Good afternoon. Welcome to GrainTV. It's September 8th, 2014. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right here is Cody Bills to help break down a grain market, which once again moved lower here to start off the week. We had corn down 7 3/4, November beans down 13 cents, and we had Chicago wheat holding in there, showing some relative strength, off just 1 3/4. This morning we did get the export inspections report out early, and as you can see from this table here, very good inspections for corn and soybeans in particular. Wheat slightly missing those export inspection expectations, but as I said, very positive for corn and soybeans. Really didn't do a lot to support the trade though here on a Monday.
Absolutely. When you look at the selling that we've been experiencing the last couple of weeks, I think people are really eyeing that supply and demand report that's going to be coming out on Thursday. We've seen a lot of selling. I think there's the anticipation here that the USDA is going to revise their corn and soybean yield forecasts. When you look at the technical environment here, you'll notice that last week around Thursday we came down, we kind of tested this 344 area. 343 3/4 was a low that was set back in June of 2010. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back to that area, try and test it again. If we do test it, I think there's a good chance we could fall through. For soybeans, it's $10. $10, that big whole number. That's what's been holding as support. I think there's a good chance we're going to make another run here at $10. And then one last thing, you know, when we look at wheat, wheat was mostly unchanged. I think this has a lot to do with the weather. We saw in crop conditions out this afternoon. They were 54% harvested. When you look at the weather, you're going to see more precipitation this week. That's not really helping out the speed of which we're harvesting. And up in Canada, we're getting a lot of moisture as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that is getting some trade chatter in today's action was the chance for a frost freeze threat on Saturday. It looks like that's going to be relatively mild and isolated to very northern parts of Minnesota, maybe North Dakota. So in today's trade, it really didn't look like a story that was supporting things. Traders really remain focused on the conditions of this crop, as you said, Cody. And if you take a look at this slide here, we did get the crop condition numbers out this afternoon after the closing bell. We saw corn and soybean conditions unchanged. One thing to note, though, is that we did see 1% of soybeans move from good to excellent. Looking at the spring wheat crop, off 3% here on the week. In terms of good to excellent, and as you said, Cody, that could be one thing helping out the wheat market. Additionally, some slower than expected harvest pressure or harvest pace up north. And another thing that we've been talking about a little bit is increasing prices over in Russia. We've seen excellent demand for Russian wheat, and really the depressed values of Russian and Black Sea wheat have been one thing weighing on the U.S. market here. Maybe seeing that turn around here in the next couple weeks. As you said, though, the next big thing for this grain market is going to be on Thursday with the USDA report. We're going to get an updated look at corn yield and soybean yield. We're going to be breaking down expectations for that tomorrow and Wednesday here on GrainTV. As a reminder, if you haven't taken a look at our great mobile trading app, visit us over at grainhedge.com. You can go there, sign up right now, get it downloaded on your iPhone, iPad, Android, or tablet, and get live streaming quotes going here. It's a very useful tool, especially as we're coming into harvest. If you have any questions, give us a call at the office, 877-472-4607. Have a great Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.